What's up, YouTube? Metro here, 2012 here, coming at you with episode 8 of my NBA 2K17 MyGM mode with the expansion mode, Seattle Supersonics. And today, we're going to be pulling off a trade that you all voted for. Now, what it boiled down to is you guys really wanted to see Kyle Anderson and Deonte Murray come to the team. You want to see them as Seattle Supersonics, as well as Julius Randle. I got a lot of support for Julius Randle as well. The most support was for Kyle Anderson and Deonte Murray. So we're going to go ahead, do those two trades. I'm going to go and do the Randle one first to be sure the salary cap goes through. It should just fine. Going to jump on and do trade finder for Julius Randle. So now the trade I'm looking for is a first round pick in 2019 and Deonte Davis. That was one of the options. So now they're not showing it, so I'm just going to keep trying for it. Sometimes they don't show it right away, and you just have to keep trying, but it was one that I did find on there. Now it looks like they're wanting me to include Terrence Ross in there. Either way, I will be back when I can get that trade finder to work for the 19 first round pick in Deonte Davis. Be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. Now, this trade is going to happen. The salary cap shouldn't be an issue because these guys have like identical salaries. The thing is, we'll be losing Deonte Davis, our backup power forward, but when you think about it, Bobby Portis has been injured the last few games, but we have Bobby Portis on our team. So Bobby Portis can be coming off the bench as a really good option at power forward, or Julius Randle. I'm going to ask you guys who you want to start. I'm thinking Julius Randle is better. I think he's going to develop quicker, and overall he's just a better inside scorer, which is the style of play that I use is inside scoring. So we go ahead and make this trade go through. I think it's a good deal. I think we'll be good by 2019, and that first round pick won't mean much. Lakers trade Julius Randle to the Supersonics for Deonte Davis. Good trade. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other deal, and then we're going to adjust our rotation. So I'll see you guys in the next deal. Alright guys, so this is the trade that was voted for the most. We will be sending Tyus Jones, my beloved Tyus Jones. I really like him, but it's going to be worth it for this trade. And Tony Snell for Kyle Anderson, the small forward from San Antonio, as well as Deonte Murray, the rookie point guard from San Antonio. Now, what I believe is going to happen is Deonte Murray is going to slot in as a backup point guard, and then we're going to have Cameron Payne as a starting point guard. And I just want to try that out for a few games, have Buddy Hield come in off the bench and be a really good six-man. I think we really need some scoring off the bench, and I think that's going to be best. We can put Hield back in the starting lineup and move Levine back over to point guard if we really need to. But I really do think this is going to be the right way to go about this. So we went ahead and grabbed Kyle Anderson, just like you guys wanted. A lot of you really like Kyle Anderson, so I'm glad to have him on the team. I know he's not as good of a three-point shooter as I thought he was in this game, but he has a lot of other skills that I think that can be translated really well. So I'm going to go ahead and set the rotation. So guys, this is how the lineup shakes up. We're putting in Cameron Payne as a starting point guard, seeing how that goes. I'm hoping to have a true point guard. I think this will be fun. Levine works really well in the wing. He was actually getting more assists when I had him at shooting guard, so I think that's going to end up being really, really good for us. Kyle Anderson I have right now is a starting small forward. We could have Terrence Ross starting over him, but a lot of you seem to like Kyle Anderson, so I put him in at 26 minutes as a starting small forward. Julius Randle, 30 minutes as a starting power forward. Boban starting at center. Buddy Hield coming off the bench getting 24 minutes, so typically they get 18 minutes. I'm going to have him be a reserve shooting guard and small forward, so I made a secondary position small forward. So he's going to share kind of the minutes. He's going to be the full-time backup shooting guard and share some of the backup small forward minutes. Scal is going to be playing backup power forward right now, even though it says he's center. Deonte Murray, our backup point guard, will be getting 18 minutes a game. We'll see how he plays for us. Terrence Ross will now be a backup instead of a starter. JaVale McGee, backup center. Until Bobby Portis is better. And when Bobby Portis is better, we need another big guy in here just in case. We'll put in Shaq Diallo. When Bobby Portis is better, Scal will be the backup center, and then JaVale will not be getting minutes. But this is the way it shakes up now, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few potential trade options that we're going to have. Not that we have to, I know we made a lot of trades already, but just want to put them out there in case you guys are interested, and then we'll get into our game. This is the biggest reason why I wanted to show you guys some more trades, is because Rudy Gobert, they still want to send Rudy Gobert here. We can give up Terrence Ross and Shaq Diallo and get Rudy Gobert, and honestly, I think should be the starting center. We have Boban. I know a lot of you like him. So you guys let me know if you want to do this trade straight up, and then on top of that, if you think Gobert should start, or if he should come off the bench for Boban because he's been so good for us. But when we simulate, Boban's not so good for us. So let me know what you guys think about that potential trade, and I really do think it's a good deal. We can try to sign Gobert to a bigger contract, or there's other centers in the offseason we can pursue. So let me know what you think about that. So a few games into the simulation, Bobby Portis got healed from his injury, so this is what the rotation looks like now. Scal will be the backup center, Bobby Portis back at power forward. Deonte Murray, Terrence Ross off the bench, and then JaVale McGee was actually on fire at the time, but we'll have him coming off the bench if we need him. We've actually been playing really well so far. I think we won our first 2 games, but LaVine is on fire, Randle is on fire to start his tenure here with the Seattle Supersonics, and Buddy Hield is on fire off the bench. I think it's working really well. So yeah, we won those first 2 games of simulation, we lost one. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So one thing that a viewer had mentioned and that I actually forgot to do was to set up player training for new guys. So anybody that says team I never set it up for, I forgot to do it since I traded for them. So people who were originally on the team have it. But then there's people who don't have it. All the people that I traded for did not have it, so we're going to go ahead and make those adjustments. Now, we're going to go for speed for Cameron Payne. Make him a good defender. And then make him a better three-point shooter. We're working with the team as well. Kyle Anderson. We're going to get you to be probably just faster. And you guys leave me suggestions what you think I should do on these trainings, but we're going to go faster for Kyle Anderson. Make him a better on-ball defender and three-pointer as well. So it's going to be... Did I skip it? Oh no. It's going to be pretty much what Cameron Payne was. Again, I'm trying to suit it to the player. Murray will go speed. On-ball defense is point guard. And maybe ball control. See if we can get him very good at ball control. So JaVale McGee we don't have anything for. Not that we're going to use him that much, but we'll just set stuff up anyways. Just a few different things. Maybe we can get Zisper to be an athletic three-point shooter. You never know, as long as we're not actively using him. We never even set up for LaVine. Oh man. Maybe lateral quickness. Better on-ball defender. And again, three-point shot. So that's a very consistent thing, but I don't want to make it a team thing because some players I won't do that. Randle will go... Probably, yeah, strength. Post defense. I'm looking for like a post defense or inside defense. We'll just go straight up defense. And then Hield. Want you to get good at driving dunk. offensive consistency, maybe he can become like a more consistent three-point shooter. And just straight up outside shooting. We really want you to become a knockdown shooter. Bobby Portis, strength. On-ball defense. And outside shooting, maybe we can get him to be a good outside shooter. Andre Roberson will likely be traded. Not a lot of people were too fond of him. See if we can improve him up a little bit though before we trade him. So there we go. We have all of the training set. So thank you very much for the suggestion, and we'll go ahead and continue our simulation. So since we made those changes to our team, we've simulated and gone 4 for 4. Pretty good games. We'll just take a quick peek at the box scores to see what's going on. Levine 24 and 6. Julius Randle had 16 and 13. That's a really good game. Kyle Anderson 19. So that was a very good first game for him. Jump into this game. Buddy Hield off the bench, leading the team in points. Julius Randle had 14 and 20. Holy cow, guys. And 8 assists. 3 blocks. Okay, I'm starting to think Julius Randle was a really good idea. Ooh, he only had 2 points but 12 rebounds. Oh, the 11 shooting, he had an off game there. But Levine had 21 and 5, but he Hield at 20. Marjanovic had 8 points, 14 rebounds. So that was pretty good, but we lost that game. And then this game, Cameron Payne had 22 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, a block. Pretty good. Skal had 15 points, 6 rebounds off the bench. Kyle Anderson had 14. Hield 13 and 7 rebounds. Julius Randle 12 and 9. Levine had an off game, 9.7 rebounds. Here Levine had 17, Portis had 17 and 5, Randle had 10 and 8. We won against the Timberwolves. Levine had 18 against his former team, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Bobby Portis, 16.7 rebounds off the bench. He's actually doing really well off the bench. I might have to consider starting him. Again, that's something I want to ask you guys. Julius Randle or Bobby Portis? Looks like Portis is producing, but Randle had a good first few games. We'll see when we play, I guess, how things go. But yeah, that's how the rest of the box score went for that game. Skal had 12 and 10 this game. Cameron Payne had 22 again, 5. I have a feeling I'm going to like playing with this team. We'll see, though. So we lost a close one, 106-105 here. McCollum dropped 40 points on us. Wow. Okay, but Hield had 22. Julius Randle had 12 and 11. Levine had 20 points, 8 assists. See, he fits in really well at the shooting guard position. Buddy Hield's still doing really well at the bench. I think he's a perfect 6-man. Cameron Payne at 11 and 5, Boban at 16 rebounds. So yeah, here we go into the Cavalier game. I'll see you guys once we get in.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see Seattle facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Anderson is out there with Randle. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Payne, and it's Levine in at the 2 spot.
If he gets the ball that deep with his size, you are going to do one of 2 things.
Now the game tied up 4-4. Cameron Payne's looking for something, finds Boban on the inside for the and one. For those of you following the series for a while, you know this is something he just loves to do. Boban loves drawing the contact and going up and finishing. I can't remember a time where he's actually not finished on an N1. We missed the free throw there. Now we're picking up the game 6-4, same as it was before. Cameron Payne up to Zach LaVine into Boban for the two-handed standing dunk. Nice dunk by the big man. He's got 4 points so far. Could have had 5. And here we go, new guy, Julius Randle defending up top. They kick to the corner and a crazy 3 by LeBron. Somehow that went in. But Boban steals the ball on the fast break, get into Julius Randle, showing why we wanted him in the first place. Two-handed slam going in. He's a very athletic dunker. When he gets underneath the basket, he really likes to put it down. He's a little bit undersized for power forward. He's like 6'9", I believe, which I guess isn't too undersized, but he makes up for it with his athleticism. So there's another really great dunk there. Into Julius Randle, gets it stripped away. Richard Jefferson kicks it up to LeBron, and he's doing a layup. I had to put that in there. I was like, LeBron in a fast break does never do a layup. He always is dunking on people, but there we go. The new guy, Murray, inside to Portis for the and one. We just love our and ones here. Now we are finally up 27-19 with 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicking the ball into the corner, into Scal. He loves posting up. He's pushing the Birdman all the way into the key. Lefty hook for the perfect release shot. And here we go. Levine kicking it into Scal, looking for something. Makes kind of a tough shot there over Anderson. He kind of forced it a little bit, but he was able to hit it there. Levine drives, couldn't get anything. Kicks it to the corner for Julius Randle, and he can hit threes. He's not a bad shooter from outside apparently, so definitely glad to have that on the team. And another three from Zach LaVine. Here we go with Murray pushing up the ball to the new guy, Kyle Anderson. You guys all wanted him, and there he goes hitting a shot there. He had a very solid first game. Not the best, but very solid. Randle definitely had a really good first game as he kicks it out there to Murray, who hit the three. For a 6'6" point guard, he played really well off the bench. I'm really excited to have him on the team as well. Now the Cavaliers making a push here towards the end of the second quarter. The score is now 55-46. Kyle Anderson at the ball at the top, looking for something to do. Kicks it to Levine in the corner, inside to Boban for the one-handed slam.
That'll do it for the first half. Seattle ahead. They lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Now picking up here in the fourth quarter, the score is 57-46. As the Cavs miss a three, we get the ball to Cameron Payne, kick it up the court to Kyle Anderson, inside to Julius Randle for the one-handed slam. I'm telling you guys, underneath the basket he's a beast. You can see he already has 20 points just into the second half, so I probably could have gotten a lot with him. He was on pace for 40 had I shot a lot more with him. And there goes Levine turning the corner with a beautiful drive and a nice finger roll. Now the Cavs only down 10. We're trying to get something going. Randle kicks it out to Payne for the perfect release three. Randle did such a good job posting up all game and kicking it to the open guy. Like, he honestly had an amazing game, guys. And there it is again. Julius Randle out to Cameron Payne, and they're trying to double him because he had 20 points in the first half, so they're trying to double him all the time. And there he goes, passing it again. This time the Buddy Hield perfect release is in. Randle had a lot of assists for a big guy, and what a block by Boban there. It was beautiful. Kicks the ball up to Kyle Anderson, and he missed the three. Sorry, guys. I cut that out a little bit, but he missed the three anyways. The block was nice by Boban. Buddy Hield with a beautiful cut. He's very good at making off-the-ball cuts. Here we go. Levine turning the corner, in for the one-handed slam. I believe that was Mozgov. Nope. Kevin Love. Not very unexpected there. Kevin Love's not the best defender. Scal posting up again. And we're really starting to pull away here now, 90-64 in the fourth quarter. This game's starting to get out of hand. Inside to JaVale McGee, who usually likes to get in there for at least a dunk every game. So we got him a chance there. Now Cameron Payne turning the corner, and a beautiful layup by him. Great move to get to the basket. Payne had a really good game as a starter, guys. You'll see in the stats later, but he had a very, very good first game. I think the team is really meshing well after that trade, and a traveling violation by Chris Anderson. Had to put that in there as well. Haven't seen that in a long time. There goes Levine missing a long three. Getting the ball back. Nice offensive rebound. Kicking it back out to Levine. Looking for something to happen. Into Scal. Over to Murray for three, and it's in.
Oh, and they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Expended all your energy. You want to do everything you can to come away with the W.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Julius Randle.
Alright guys, Andre Roberson is now tradable, so I wanted to send you guys off with a few trade offers to see if you guys are still interested in them. So this one would be for Dennis Schroeder. A few of you were kind of opposed to him last video, but I want to give it another shot. A few of you really wanted me to get him as well, but now we can only give up Andre Roberson, Terrence Ross, and a second round pick, and then we'd be getting Tiago Splitter and Dennis Schroeder. I think it'd be cool to have him as like a starting point guard. I painted really well this last game. He really did, but Schroeder is probably a little bit, or Schroeder is probably a little bit more apt to be a good starting point guard. So this is just one option that I found for Andre Roberson. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The other deal that we could look into is getting Jordan Clarkson for Andre Roberson, Terrence Ross. We'd also be taking on the remaining contract of Jose Calderon. But I think that there is probably other options out there, maybe. But yeah, let me know if you guys think trading Roberson and Terrence Ross to get Jordan Clarkson and Jose Calderon would be a good deal. Alright guys, before I get to the last trade, I just want to mention one thing really quick. If you did like this video, if you're liking this series, please leave a like on this video. That way I know it's worth my time to be putting in all these hours for these videos, and that I know you're enjoying it and want to keep seeing this series, or if you want to see different ones. So if you leave a like, it really helps me out, because yeah, then I know that you're liking it and I know I should be creating more. So please leave a like on the video. Okay guys, this is what I'm waiting for. I'm not giving up Scal. The Pistons are offering to give me Henry Allenson and Reggie Bullock in exchange for Andre Roberson and Paul Zisper, both of whom I don't expect to play. I can fit in Henry at a center, at power forward. Like I said guys, played against him in high school. I'd really love to do this trade, but I don't want to do it without your approval. So let me know what you think about this trade. I think this is the way to go. I really want Henry in the team, but it's up to you guys. So vote yes or no in the comments. Whatever trade you liked, let me know and we can go ahead with that one. But thank you so much for tuning in to episode 8, and see you in episode 9.